You can follow along with me on page 226 of your textbook. This is number 2. First, to solve this problem, we need to use estimation. So we're going to look for the decimal number. Our decimal number is 40.79. So we know we need to convert that to a number to easily divide 7 into. So let's look at some factors of 7. To start, we have 7 times 1 is 7. Let's try 7 times 2, which is 14. Now, remember, we want to find a number that's close to 40.79 that 7 divides into. So let's try a little higher number. Let's try 7 times 4, which is 28. How about 7 times 5, which gets us 35. So we're getting closer. 7 times 6 is 42. So we can stop. 7 times 5 being 35 and 42, those two numbers make a sandwich around 40.79. So we know we're going to have to round 40.79 to either 35 or 42. Now, I would round it to 42 because 42 is closer to 40.79. So we're going to want to round 40.79 to 42. We're going to divide 42 by 7. So we want 7 to carry down. So now we are left with a simple division problem. 42 will go on the inside and 7 on the outside. Remember, the first number always goes on the inside. 7 divided by 42 gives us 6. So we know our answer is going to be about 6. Remember, we used estimation to find this problem. It is very beneficial to write down the factors of the number so you can get a better estimate. You can follow along on page 226 of your book. We're going to look at number 5. The color code for today is brown. Mauricio bought 6.75 yards of fabric for a total of $47.50. About how much was the cost per yard? When I first look at this question, I see the word about. We're looking for about how much was the cost per yard. This tells me right away that we're going to be using estimation. So our problem is we want to know $47.50 divides $6.75 by how much? And remember, we're using estimation because it's asking about how much. I want to turn this problem into an easy division problem. So first I'm going to start with rounding 47.50 or $47.50 to $48. We will round up. Okay, so now we're trying to find what number can we make 6.75 into that divides evenly and perfectly into $48. Just looking at a couple ways we can find $48, let's multiply 6.75 by some numbers to see what we get. We are going to want to round 6.75 down to 6. Let's try that first. 6 times what gets us close to 48? Well, 6 times 7 gives us 42. 6 times 8 gives us 48. So we know 6 times 8 gives us 48. We know that we can change 6.75 down to 6, giving us a very easy division problem. So we are going to take 48 and put it inside, and we're going to put 6 on the outside, giving us 6 divided by 48, which is 8. which we can look back over here for. So we know our answer is going to be about 8. So we know about how much was the cost per yard. It's going to be $8. About $8, because remember, we're estimating. So go ahead now and explain why your answer is reasonable.